more on what's going on right now. So we do have Tato rocking a Inkling versus cosmicb. We've definitely seen cosmicb here before, a few times actually. Done pretty well here. cosmicb uses Bowser, another character that's been pretty popular in these brackets, at least since Wi-Fi's come around. And yeah, looking at Tato, looking at coming out swinging there, looking to make things happen fast, and that's what you want against Bowser, because the longer this character stays on the screen, the scarier things get. So does look like to be in pretty good shape for Tato, although you know Bowser's at this percent, and you know Rage built on, and you got a little bit of percent yourself, things can go south pretty quickly. But it does look like Tato is keeping himself safe, and Inkling does have the tools to do that. Inkling does have the tools to keep safe against characters like Bowser or anyone big and heavy who could sort of swing on you and kill you quickly. But oh man, just twice. One strike, two strike. Need the connect though. That was actually pretty big, because this is a point now where cosmicb could totally take advantage. We see if Tato. Okay, yeah, good job with the ink splat bomb. And kind of caught on a moment too soon, because that was a position where, you know, pretty much any straight hit coming out from Bowser, even like an up tilt, would have probably done the trick. Or close to the trick. I'm not sure what Inkling's weight is, but I don't think it's a lot, especially against a character like Bowser, or at least not, you know, on the heavy end, where things from Bowser will kill you. And wow, maybe not, because that fair didn't kill Inkling, and I would have thought for sure at 149, but that up tilt will, and that is what I was mentioning before. So that is going to be cosmicb getting his first stock coming out, and essentially resetting this game kind of right back to even. All right, so Tato is going to continue to just kind of mounts a lead here, and it's kind of looked very comfortable against cosmicb. Meanwhile, again, Bowser is pretty polarizing in the sense where all it takes is, you know, you see him, he's looking for grabs. All it takes is really one big, you know, couple grabs or a couple big hits, and, you know, that spells disaster for Tato. And we might see that. Up tilt's not going to do it yet, but at 100%, all right, he's going to land that confirm now after not landing it on the first stock. So redeeming themselves is going to be Commander C is going to be Tato. All right, so using this.
All right, I'm here.
Nice. Yeah. Oh, wow. Okay, so yeah, that's gonna be down air, cleaning it up, and just like that, that's what I was kind of saying while you were away, Koopa. Is this Tato's been doing a really good job, basically keeping the range and really controlling the whole match. But same story as always with Bowser, where all it really takes is a couple straight hits and then the one big one.
Yeah, no. One of the biggest problems with this matchup is that Inkling can't really, like, obviously with. You know, tough guy, like a lot of Inklings like moves at low percent are gonna get stuffed out. That's why you see Tato going for, like, you know, the gentleman jabs and not really overcommitting to like trying to get the ink started early. But right now cosmicb, you know, doing a good job keeping things in check, and that might be enough. No, if he hit the platform it would have been, but Tato getting a second chance of life here until it's graciously swiped away by Bowser. So
yeah, you know what? And this is, I'll show you the highlights while you're away, because this was really Tato's game to lose, sort of, like, kind of just really dominating everything from the get-go. Missed a kill confirm on the first stock. That would have had a little bit of an earlier stock. Not really a huge impact. It was that ink roller whiff, or I'm sorry, ink roller into two whiffed F smashes, but ended up getting it on that ink splat bomb, and then cosmicb did a really nice job keeping things close too. As you can see, definitely landed that kill eventually, but Cosmic totally stole this game away. And that's what this character does. Like, if you're not careful around Bowser, that's it.
Inkling, again, falls into that category. It's a constant theme of what we're talking about tonight, but Inkling's one of those characters where, you know, it's such a game of inches. You know, there's so much precision that goes into playing this character that you don't really see them in these Wi-Fi brackets. Even the notable Inkling mains don't play Inkling in Wi-Fi tournaments because they know. So
Yep.
if you're a real one, good on you. So it's not an easy character to play by any stretch.
Yeah, and this is sort of like we were talking about it earlier in the stream with like ZSS, where it's sort of the more technical savvy you have to do with the characters, or kind of the more intricate movements you have to do is like the less fun it is to play on Wi-Fi. I think Inkling definitely qualifies for that, and yeah, Tato's super dead after that. cosmicb using the flying slam. I'm getting there.
It's fine.
Yeah, I'm getting there, man. It's sometimes I want to use the actual names because I feel like it always sounds nice when I hear like the professionals do it, but I just don't know them.
There you go. That's why we go to college to get more knowledge, Chris.
That's true.
Listen. Not many streamers have a math degree. Just saying, it's fine.
It's funny to think about how I've used that degree for virtually nothing. I shouldn't be dashing on.
You just got a math
higher
degree as a
education.
flex.
Well, this is kind of like, I don't know what else to do. I'll just get a math degree. It was literally what it was, man. Shout outs to higher education.
Hell yeah, brother. Anyway, though, it's not looking good for Tato right now. Bowser's Fairs is not okay, man.
No, it's really not. It's actually really
That move is
scary
absolutely borked. It's not fair.
It's very spammable. It hits really hard. It's got everything going for it. Look at that.
Ooh, okay, recovers high. That could have been very dangerous, but able to live to see the day. And just like that, Tato's at least keeping it honest. Still refusing to say die. And there we go. Spot dodge to the up tilt, and that'll spell it out. cosmicb's only one stock away from advancing on in this bracket into the winner's side of top 8.
Yeah, and that's a good place to be. I'm not sure who he's going to be playing, but in the other matches, you have JB Andrew, who I mentioned before, Delta Force. I see Beast playing against Soul Hex. I'm not sure who Rivers is playing against. I don't think we're going to see that, but yeah. So this is the point in bracket where things get very, very competitive. Lots of good players in there, and Tato. Yeah, there we go. I was just going to say, I don't want to get some ink back.
I love the noise that the Inkling makes when it's like filling up its ink.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
It's so Tom and Jerry. It just sounds so silly.
I actually, of the newer IPs that Nintendo has, I know there's some mixed feelings on Splatoon, but I actually think they did a lot of things right.
I love
Splatoon.
This game. It's a great game, and they got a great community. Shout outs to the Splatoon community, all of you. You're all great. Oh, sheesh. That's a dead squid. And yeah, great use of that up smash by cosmicb. That'll spell curtains for Tato as he will lose the set in a 2-0 clip.
Yeah, and you know what? I hope Tato doesn't get discouraged after that, because I know you didn't get to see the whole first game, but like basically controlled it. It's really difficult playing against Bowser in this sort of environment, and the character is really quite a handful. Like really and truly in online, and just otherwise, like you really have to be careful. Like especially you've seen the Bowsers of the world on the men's. Like anyone who's watched this channel in the past, like you've seen things what Leon can do. The game can change in a second, and sometimes they just go quick.
I'll drink to that.
Yeah, but like Tato honestly was playing really well, at least game 1, and I think game 2 just sometimes you just get a little down. Like when Bowser starts to, whether it be mashing fair or catching with options or just
no, it's definitely an easy character to tilt against, because especially when you're playing a character where like a lot, what works against 90% of other characters doesn't always work against Bowser, so you really have to get creative